Ndị ba ekenekwa enyi m unu. Anyị si ka nkonye chiri ya zelu. Anyị si n'ụbọchị nkịta mara na anyị na mma na ihe adị ka echi na echi ada agwụ agwụ. Otu anyị kwuru otu akọ ya dịrịrị. Ise. Dịka o si dị ya bụ Eastern News 24 ka anyị si na-ewetere ya bụ ozi. Unu je gị n'ugbu a n'iru akwụkwọ gbasata maka ya bụ ife na-eme n'obodo nọ n'ime ya. Anụ nwere ụwa na-azụ n'ala Igbo. Alright, ya wetara n'ụbọchị nkịta bụ one of the Biafran activists wetara anyị ozi, quote, United Nations react. AU in shock. Panic grips Fulani as an Hausa man hails Nnamdi Kanu for seeing the future ahead of others. Hear the news in details. Alright, this is according to the Biafran activist Hotera Yabozi Niro Akwụkwọ. Oya masim na ito ntina na ka ge ya bụ ife ojimakia wee bịa. Anyị gesi ya bụ ife. Ge drop oyi ife ichere n'ụdị nke gị. Ọsọ dị ka ibu ya bụ tụsakwa ya bụ ozi. Ka orutu ụmụnne anyị ndị ọzọ n'ebe dị iche iche. Okay. All right, over to you.
About what Nnamdi Kanu and Al-Zazaki said about our land, that is Hausa land. I'm Jibril Hausa. I'm Hausa by tribe, but from the paternal and maternal side. Nnamdi Kanu said that there is no single Hausa man that is occupying a higher political position in the whole of Hausa land. And nobody is saying anything about what he said. Nobody came out from that side to debunk what Nnamdi Kanu said. Is it true that there is no Hausa man that is occupying a leadership position in Hausa land? If yes, how come? Why? What is the problem?
Oga, ask yourself.
Now to that prominent Islamic cleric, Al-Zazaki by name, even though a controversial one, came out and said that we Hausa people have never existed.
He must be a mumu man.
He said,
I swear to God.
Our language is a combination of words from that small tribe that we have in the north. Yet, no Hausa man that came out to debunk what Al-Zazaki said about them. Is it that nobody is advocating for us? We don't have anybody to talk for us.
Oga, if you have, where are they?
So now if you look at the both side, Nnamdi Kanu and Al-Zazaki side, what they said about Hausa land is there is something fishy. They are related in one way or the other. And no wonder in several occasions when we are celebrating our Hausa Day, I've never witnessed the presence of a governor or a senator, but in several occasions, if other tribes, maybe it just happened recently in Kano, other tribes are celebrating their cultural day and whatever. The
deputy and the governor.
The deputy and the governor himself attended the occasion. But I've never seen them or any emir attending Hausa Day in anywhere in Nigeria.
Me too, I've never seen.
So please, our Hausa people, you have to take this into consideration. We are not saying that you should fight or you should
forget about that propaganda. Forget about it.
Fight these people who are close to us.
No, our neighbors, we can never fight them.
Nobody is saying that you should hate them or like no. Nobody is saying that. But of course, because you are the ones who are voting these people to all the political positions they are now, you have to do something about it.
You see the man displaying his picture here. That's our Madike, Mamsi Nnamdi Kanu. Everything that is happening in Nigeria today in regards to the Fulani attacks here and there, the country is boiling at the moment like never before. What is it about? Fulani here, Fulani attack there, everywhere. Somebody saw these things long time ago. He spoke about them, but he wasn't taken serious. So many people said he was calling for separation, he was calling for violence. What's the storyline today? Does Nnamdi Kanu not deserve to be tagged prophet? But one thing that baffles me is, how did he even know all these things in advance? He said these things years back, and years later we are in the middle of it. Fulani's wahala, Fulani attack. Nnamdi Kanu told Nigerians to expect it and be ready for it. Perhaps prepare yourself for it or be taken down easily. Now, so we see him. Meanwhile, let's go back to what he said then.
That is the price you pay for treachery. That is the price you will continue to pay until you rise up and say, enough is enough. It is up to you to do it. You did it during NSAS. You can do it again. Can you imagine Fulani people telling you, if you remove Fulanis from Yoruba forest, Imagine Fulani telling you, if you remove them from your ancestral lands, there will be war, and you are panicking. And you have not asked yourself, why are they not saying the same thing about the East? Why did they not say to Eastern Security Network? Why did they not say to me, if you don't stop evacuating Fulani terrorists from the forest, there will be war? Because they know, they understand psychologically that you don't have what it takes to resist them. Your lives are being taken away from you. Your forests are being occupied. Your mothers are being raped. Your daughters are being abducted. And the whole national government, presidency, is supporting such people. And you're telling me that Nigeria is viably sustainable. Is that what you're telling me? That somehow this contraption is sustainable, it is viable. It can never be. Because the more you stay in one Nigeria, the more you are inviting the Fulanis to take over your ancestral lands, to take over your villages, and to make life a misery for you. That is the end game. That is the outcome. If you doubt me, go and do a bit of research. Ask yourself, who are the Hausa people? Who are the Nupe people? Who are the Bachama people? All of these people were steamrolled by the Fulani march to the Atlantic Ocean. And now they're in Yoruba land. They're in their forests. They are in their forests. And who is going to drive them away from there? If not the Yoruba youths. Forget about your useless governors. Your elders are very strong. I love Yoruba elders. The way they behave, the way they talk. Very, very strong. They said they support Akeredolu. This is the governor of Ondo State. They support him in what he's doing. People must come out to say that enough is enough. When you travel to the north, do you live in the forest in the north? The Igbo people in Sabongeri in Kanu, are they living in of course it's Hausa land? Are they living in the forest? They came to the town. They work very hard. They build houses. They build mansions. They develop the entire place. Is that not what they do? What are Fulani people doing in our forest? Nobody can answer that question. They say that they're pastoralists. World aspiring to be a member of the UN Security Council, where you move cattle from place to place. Are you people well at all? You so-called Nigerians, are you normal in the brain? I'm asking you a simple question. Show me a country that aspires to be in the 21st century, moving cattle from place to place, telling me they're grazing. Which country is that? Please tell me. These are people they have prepared for you to sell you down the drain. By the time the Fulanis are done with you, believe you me, if you don't rise up now to fight for your freedom, by the time Fulanis are done with you, you'll be more useless than a Hausa peasant doing Babiala somewhere in Zaria.
So tell me, what is a lie? What exactly among all what Nnamdi Kanu said in this video you just saw that is not happening today? Tell me, what is this man's offense? Why is he still in detention? He only saw the future and he told Nigerians about it. Since he saw Nigerians as people that lack leadership and weren't ready to defend themselves other than surrender to the Fulani Caliphate, he wanted his people not to be a part of this disaster. But they wouldn't listen. Rather, they tagged him terrorist, rebel, and they arrested him, and he has been in detention. Why he is in detention? We are the middle of everything he spoke about. And tomorrow we think Nnamdi Kanu does not deserve an apology. Anytime I look at this man's video, I just look at Nigeria and I'm beginning to like. So everybody that had the intention of saving this country has either been banned or been arrested and in prison. That is the story. When you have a good intention for Nigeria, the two places that is most likely to be your destination is either the grave or in the prison. And you think the country will ever survive like that? Nnamdi Kanu or the people that have detained him, who ought to have been detained? I leave the question for you at my audience. The comment section is open. And as for you that will come to the comment section to type rubbish, maybe because you are a tribal bigot, Amadioha, Ayelala, Ogun, Shango combined are waiting for you. Only sense will be accepted there. Nonsense won't be tolerated.
It is happening already. I warned you and I told you. You may disregard the agitation for Biafra and tag it as nothing. But I'm warning you today. If you continue, the wrath of God will be upon you. As I warned the zoo many, many years ago. If you don't allow we Biafrans to go, that zoological republic called Nigeria will be a worse place than Somalia. And today it is happening.
Good day, everyone. I'm here to talk about the rise of insecurity in Nigeria. why is it that insecurity is growing in Nigeria and the federal government are not doing anything about it? If you look at what is happening in Nigeria, jungle justice is growing in a rapid rate. The people only seek revenge on criminals through jungle justice. Now, let's talk about the Fulani Herdsmen menace. Fulani Herdsmen have been killing people all around the country. In the north, in the middle belt, in the southeast, in the southwest, and in the south-south. The indigenous people there have been complaining bitterly for years that Fulani Herdsmen is killing them in their own communities, in their farm. Go to Benue State. Many communities have run away. Same thing in Kogi State. The last time Enugu State was attacked, farmers killed in their farm. They have been crying bitterly that they are suffering from Fulani Herdsmen. In Edo State, Uromi people are crying bitterly. All over Ishan land, herdsmen are killing people. In Igbo land, in other states, all over Igbo land, Enugu, Abia, Anyoma, Fulani herdsmen are kidnapping people, killing people. And the federal government of Nigeria, they are not looking into that issue because Nigeria is a country under Fulani rule. The agenda of Fulani government is to make sure that Fulani takes over all the land in Nigeria. That's why they tried imposing Ruga on Nigerians, but it never worked for them. Yes, because I don't see how a country will be suffering under a tribe, Fulani. Just imagine, Fulani is the major problem of Nigeria. Fulani herdsmen are killing people. The military are not doing anything about it. When the people rise against these Fulani herdsmen, you will see the military protecting those herdsmen. But when the people are crying that Fulani is killing them, you will never see the military. If those communities that are being terrorized by Fulani herdsmen catch those Fulani herdsmen and take them to the police station, those herdsmen will not even spend 2 hours in police custody. Alaji will come and release them instantly, and they will go back to their normal life, the life of killing people. So, if the citizens of Nigeria now see what is happening, that these herdsmen are not even taken to court, these herdsmen are not even executed for killing people, they seek jungle justice. So, if they catch anybody who is seen as a suspect, a kidnapper, a Fulani terrorist, they will seek jungle justice and make sure that they use jungle justice to kill that person, because arresting that person is a waste of time. As far as the Nigerian government are not providing any measures to counter insecurity in Nigeria, then Nigeria government are the major people encouraging jungle justice. Your citizens are crying that they are being killed, kidnapping everywhere, killing people like fowl. And when they complain, you turn blind eye as if you are blind. And when the people retaliate, that is where you will come. Look at what happened in Uromi. The people of Uromi have been experiencing Fulani herdsmen killings and attack for so long. So many Esan communities have been complaining, crying bitterly. The senator of the state is not saying anything concerning the issue. The governor is not doing anything about it. And because of that, that trailer carrying those men was stopped. And when they checked it, they found gun and cutlasses inside. Now, what are those people doing with guns and cutlasses? They are saying that they are hunters. Are those guns registered? All those guns, they get license. Those guns don't have license. And you must know that moving about with guns, if you are not an officer, is a crime in Nigeria. But these Fulani herdsmen, all these people, they carry guns, walking up and down. In a country whereby if any young man is seen with a gun, he will be arrested. Some of them will be taken to jail, and these people are moving about with guns. So many people are not saying this part of what happened. Just listen to this man first.
Let me also correct one impression here. It was not a one-sided thing that happened in Uromi. Right. When these people were stopped, they said they were going to go in to search the vehicle because they had local information that they were actually carrying arms. So in the process of struggling to go inside, one of them stabbed one of the vigilante guys. So in the process of that, hell was let loose.
You all have heard what he said. This man is talking in Arise TV that when those security people, those vigilante people wanted to search the truck, that the vigilante man was stabbed by one of those men. And that was the major reason why those people got angry and killed those people. Person won't search on a truck, you carry dagger, stab him. What do you want me to do? Because people are not talking about this part that those people stabbed them, and they are not talking about it. The federal government is not providing any measures to counter insecurity. Instead, they are encouraging insecurity by keeping quiet while the people are dying. People, they die. Your citizens, they die. You are not talking about it. The senators in the southeast, they are not talking anything about it. Southern senators, they are not saying anything about it. Middle belt senators, they are not saying anything about it. Northern senators, they are not saying anything about it. Southwest senators, they are not saying anything about it. Representatives all over the country are not saying anything about it. The only issue they know is that, Natasha tell you this one, Akpabio tell you this one. Rubbish, nonsense. They are just, that is what they are doing in the House of Senate. Why their people are dying, instead of talking about issues that will favor the people, defending the people, they are busy doing all sorts of rubbish. Nigeria is a country with no leadership, no government, nothing. Everybody just do anyhow. People are dying every day. So many communities have been deserted. You will not see the federal government, you will not see the state government, you will not see the military. But when these people retaliate by killing all these herdsmen and those ones that they are being accused, that is when you will see the country sending military, sending a more tank, everything. Nigeria is a failed country. Nigeria as a country is failed. The last time, 3 officers were executed by terrorist organizations. Tinubu is not saying anything about it. The chief of army staff in Nigeria is not saying anything about it. Those men just die for no reason. If jungle justice must stop in Nigeria, then the government should provide every measure to counter insecurity. If to say Nigeria government provides security, say if they catch all these herdsmen, then they execute them, fine. People will no longer seek jungle justice because they don't know say the government will do the right thing to counter these people. But the government is not doing anything. So the only way for the people to defend themselves is to use jungle justice. I'm not supporting jungle justice, but that is the fact. That is the fact. People are angry. People are dying. In a country whereby the government is not providing security, the government turns blind eye to insecurity. The government do as if nothing is happening. The only way for the people to protect themselves is to kill criminals wherever they find them. And that is jungle justice. If the federal government must stop jungle justice, then they should provide security to protect the people.
Now I know why most influencers would not talk about Nigerian politics or even go anywhere near Nigerian regional or national matter for obvious reasons. I have learned the hard way. Believe me, trust me, I will never ever be talking about Nigerian politics, Nigerian problems, or Nigerian matter again on my page. It is done and dusted. The division and the hatredness amongst the citizens of that country is alarming beyond words. Tribalism will never allow Nigeria to thrive as or succeed as a nation. With over 250 ethnic groups, the diversity among them have become a heavy burden and a heavy problem, and nobody can manage the complexities of the different tribes or different groups in Nigeria. Everyone is committing and sticking to their own tribe at all costs, ignoring fact and accountability. Even when one tribe has what it takes to help the other tribe, they won't do it. They would rather give that help to somebody in their tribe that they know would not succeed or would not make any reasonable development with that help. They would rather give it to that person instead of giving it to the person from the other tribe that can do something with it, that can bring about development with it. They won't do that. Instead, everybody are sticking to false narrative and negative narrative in support of their own tribal policies and belief. I strongly believe the tribal problem in Nigeria is not about hate. It is about competition against each other, all the tribe in competition with each other, and it had blown out of proportion.
Okay, lovers of justice all over the world, please tag the Commissioner of Police Enugu State to this video. Distribute this video as much as possible to get to the police public relations officer, Dan Ndukwe, to be aware of this information and passing across through this video. There are men or syndicate of Nigerian police operating and parading the territory of Nsukka. And their mission is not to avert crime, it's not to combat the societal illness, but rather their primary objective is to extort and exploit the good people of Nsukka of their hard-earned money, especially and predominantly young people. I have a person, Ikechukwu by name. He was driving out of Majesty Hotel in Nsukka, that particular hotel around Oba Road, and he was intercepted by these men who drove in a white Hilux without inscription of police. The only thing that you will identify them as being operative of Nigerian police is the inscription on their caps, written police. And these people, around 8 p.m., drove this guy from that Oba Road, from Ukwoho Junction, down to the boundary between Opi and Ugogonike, and stopped there. And spent almost 2 hours tormenting and demanding that this young man pays a certain amount of money to them, otherwise they will buy him there. And out of uncertainty, out of fear of what could be his fate, this young man parted a sum of 1 million naira to them. We have the evidence at the appropriate time, we'll make it available. And then proceeded again to yesterday. They stopped some other persons at Big Junction. And he took the intervention of the area commander to unravel who these people were. It happens to that these people were operative of Nigerian police attached to SWAT. And they have been parading in Nsukka, extorting people of their hard-earned money. After the incident that happened at B Junction, that we prevented them from collecting 500,000 naira from those guys, around between the hour of 7:30 to 8 p.m. again, they stopped some other persons coming back from Igbeze South, from Ibagwa, where they went to watch the final that was played in that particular place, and demanded that these people part sum of money to them, which eventually they did. They extorted that money from them, and then they left. Now we are asking, is this the best way to, operate as a Nigerian police? Or are these people prepared to, keep tormenting and extorting money from our people? So we are calling the attention of the Nigerian police, calling the attention of the Commissioner of Police to checkmate the activities of these guys, to stop them from doing this kind of a thing. Otherwise, we are going to lead another protest against the Nigerian police, so that it will not be when this issue has escalated beyond management, people will say we didn't raise alarm. Kindly call these people to order. And you out there watching this video, share this video to make sure that it gets to the people that need to hear this, so that this extortion will be averted. Thank you, and remain blessed as we share this video, so that we'll be on the same page fighting this crime. It is not only these people who are in the bush are our problem. Law enforcement agents are also part of our problem. And I hope you know that. Thank you.
So guys, you have seen what is happening in Nigeria. It's really so pathetic, looking at the way our leaders are just going silent. I don't know if anybody hypnotized them. Why is it that the Nigerian leadership, the people call it at the local government level, state level, and all of those, even in the Senate, nobody is talking about the Fulani buying Nigerians. Go to Benue State now, go to Plateau State. These two places are on fire. The Fulanis have released their anger. They've released their wrath, on the people people of Plateau State, you know, even this morning, Rufai Oseni on his Twitter handle tweeted about what is happening in Plateau State, and people are wondering, why are people not talking about it? The media houses are all silent over the buying of people in Plateau State. Nigerians, Plateau State is on fire. The Fulanis have decided to overrun Nigeria. They want to be everywhere by fire, by force. They want to force out people from their communities. We have, you know, IDP camps in states that you will never believe will ever have IDP camps. Now we have IDP camps in majority of the states in Nigeria because of the Fulani headers, and still the northern leaders are silent. The northern leaders cannot come out to talk. They came out recently after the Edo incident to issue warning to Tinubu. They are even threatening to leave Nigeria should Tinubu not protect the northerners, but they are not talking about the buying of people in the north. It's really so appalling to, you know, the way politics has really destroyed the unity of this country. I think if we are talking about secession, possibly now will be the best time, because you can see that this unity is not working. It's not working. Like somebody said, when somebody from Edo carries gun, they call him a cultist. If an Igbo man carries gun, they call him IPOB terrorist. If you know, people from other tribe carry gun, they give them one name or the other. But if the Fulanis carry gun, they call them, they are just headers. They call them headers. And that they are allowed to carry gun in case there's any threats on their animals. So you can see that this marriage, as in this unity, is not well planned. You can't put some people to be more superior than others. In a country, we all are to be seen to be the same. Some people, I mean, Fulanis are of the least group of people in this country, you know, but you can see the level of power that they will. One of them said that they will even send the security agents against the southerners, and you can do nothing. That they will buy you, they will sleep with you, they will see you, they will attack you, they will do all kinds of things, and if you even try to react, that they will send the soldiers against you. So you find out that this country is really not working as a united entity. So all this are vindicating Nnamdi Kanu, who has been saying all this from the beginning. Now is becoming clearer. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell. Please give this video a like so that YouTube can recommend it to others, and drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you.
Ndị banyị kwadalụ linenu ka efi were ikwu gbasịta maka ya bụ ife ndị a niile ewetere n'ụbọchị nketa na Eastern News 24 gbasịta maka ya bụ ihe na-ada na-akpọtụ n'obodo nọ n'ime ya. Ka ifi were ikwu dere ife iche na akara kọmentị n'ụdị nke gị ka emesịa na ụmụnne.